What is going on, you guys? I'm back with another video, and today we're going to take a look at the Transformers Age of the Primes Deluxe Class Aerial Bot Skydive. So before we get to the weapons and the figure, let's go over the packaging. So here you have this nice piece of artwork here on Skydive in his robot mode and his jet mode. 5 out of 5 to form Superion, 17 steps to go from robot mode to jet mode. On this side, you have 5 of 5 to form Superion. On this side, you have the Pantheon with Prima Prime, Vector Prime, and Alpha Trion. And on the back, you have your obligatory product shot of the figure, the transformation step, and the authentic Transformers logo. So that is it for the box. In the box, you do get Skydive's blasters. Now, I want to point this out before I did just slightly modify the blasters. Slightly. Hold on, let me get this frame. Focus. Focus. Here on the butt of the gun, right here, I just nipped this away ever so slightly, because the gun would not stay in Skydive's hands. Because the back end was longer than the handle, so the back of the handle would collide with the arm. So, let's get to the figure now. So here we have Aerial Bot Skydive, who is a remold of the Air Raid mold. And he looks really good. Skydive was my favorite member of the Aerial Bots, second to Slingshot, just because of this nice jet mode. Now, mind you, he has robot under a jet, but what jet transformer doesn't have robot under a jet? But he's done really nice with this nice light grayish plastic with the black wings, the blue tail fin. I am noticing the lightning bolt on his wing just needed another coat of yellow. Otherwise, he looks really good. Yeah, so you can take this piece of the chest, flip it out, and there you've got his landing gear. Now let's take the wings and plug them into the ports here under the wings. So now he can fly and shoot things, or he can be parked and shoot things. But, yeah. So, for comparisons, here he is with the Legacy Evolution Deluxe Breakdown. Just so you can see how he looks with another leg bot from another combiner. But now, let's bring him in and let's bring the whole team together. So, going in recent review order, we have Fireflight, we have Silverbolt, we have Air Raid, and we have Slingshot. So there is the entire team of the Age of the Primes Aerial Bots, and they look fantastic together. They just look really great together. So, the same thing I will say about Slingshot and Fireflight. I will say the same thing for Air Raid and Skydive. Like I said, they are repaint retools of each other. But Skydive has enough retooling on him to actually make him feel different from Air Raid. Like, almost all of the jet is brand new tooling. The only thing that still is from Air Raid are the tail fins here. But otherwise, Skydive is his own thing in jet mode. So, that is it for jet mode. Let's now go to the robot modes. Alright, so here we have Skydive in his robot mode. And he looks really good. Yeah, don't fall over. Now, a lot of the robot mode is Air Raid's robot mode with a new head, but otherwise, I don't care. He looks really good. Well, let's get a close-up look at the face sculpt of Skydive. Nice and G1 cartoon accurate. for the nice orange, nice blue for the eyes. Articulation-wise, his head is on a ball joint, I think. The wings out of the way. The arms can do a full 360. They can go in and out. You have a bicep rotation and an elbow bend. Inward moving wrist due to transformation. You do have a waist rotation. The hips can go forward and back, in and out. Thigh rotation, knee bend. The foot can pivot back and forth, and you also have ankle tilts. So Skydive can get pretty posable. Not to mention the wings can also ankle back. So there's that. Now let's give him his weaponry. Now, like I said, I modded the gun so this could sit in his hand a little further. And actually, yeah, now the gun actually fits in his hands properly. So he can a pew pew and a bang bang the Decepticons. So, stand up. And there we go. Now, let's bring in some comparisons. Alright, starting off with, we are going to bring in Legacy Evolution Breakdown. So you can see how he scales with one of the deluxe lead bots from Menasor. Now let's bring in his teammates. Where we have Fireflight, Silverbolt, Air Raid, and Slingshot. Well, there is the entire group of the aerial bots in the robot modes, and they are looking magnificent. Now, Silverbolt, I did add an Autobot symbol, and I did paint here and here to make it match up with the paint on his, or the yellow on his arms and legs. So, there we go. Taking everybody else out of here. And just leaving Air Raid, where we can compare them more. See how similar they are to one another. Okay. So, in robot mode, all the details are exactly the same, except for this pec being differently molded than this pec. Otherwise, they're the exact same. The only thing different here is, again, just the pec. And maybe, nope, even the crotch is the same. So, there we go. Overall, I think Skydive is a pretty good figure. He, like Fireflight, is just a repaint, slight retool. But I didn't expect any less. It was on par for the course for the aerial bots to be less or more like each other than not. Now, I will save the Superion video for the next upcoming video. Yeah. We will finally get Superion officially combined and everything in the next video. So, overall, I think Skydive is a pretty good figure. You guys need to be collecting the combiners as they're coming out, because I don't know what they're going to do with Superion next. And I mean, these guys just, again, look great together. So, yeah. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of this video. With that being said, this has been the review for the Transformers Age of the Primes Deluxe Class Aerial Bot Skydive. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later.